There is no compassion a warden can harbor. On that same note, if I'm to fight Zali, I must be untouchable. Using hate against Zali won't work. The large gash in Yi's stomach proved that well enough, did it not? Shit, you're right. I just can't imagine myself as a compassionate person. It goes so utterly against the grain of everything I am. You don't have to accept my offer, but if you cannot take on this job, then it is no longer my fault you have no purpose, correct? Yeah, I know. Can you stop knowing me better than me for a second? Preferably ever. Your job has been assessing and judging others. It's not that Sakurabou knows you very well, it's that you just don't know yourself at all. What am I even doing? Admitting this feels wretched beyond the level of contempt any of you could ever fathom, but you're right. That has been my error. If I face Zali in the same way I was programmed, it'll go the same way as it did with Yi. Then you don't really have a choice, do you? It will be hard at first, change always is, but if you're serious about your new purpose, then it might at least be worth a try. Oh, what can it hurt? I can't argue with people who make me this much tea. Speaking of, now you can make your own without having to call on us every time you want one. That's thoughtful of you, thanks. On second thought, I will try that pudding. Whatever it is. Don't make me regret this. Please? I'll be right back. What the fuck is so funny, Fayari? Here, say, have you ever had sugar before? No, but I do know what it is. I guess it's time to try it. Bon appetit. What have I been missing out on? More of that. Please. Of course. What the fuck? Back at you, Giggles. What the fuck was that? And then there's a complete riot. I can't fucking deal. Jesus, Fayari, it wasn't that funny. It is to me. Look, I admit, I had to stifle a couple chuckles myself, but I know of her kind of job. Compassionless beings aren't a new field for me, although seeing one willingly try to learn compassion is rather entertaining. So, Svalli forgave you, huh? Surprisingly, and she seemed very genuine. I never asked for it at all, either. You never cared, did you? No, not really. Though it will make my job of keeping the peace around here easier, which reminds me, that thing you do, where you try to get under her skin, can you, quit that shit immediately? If I had to get between you and her and it came down to an actual fight, there's nothing I could really do. You'd probably wind up dead. Yes, so, we both know what death is like. You know how much I despise pretenders. Listen to me, you dumb bitch. Svalli has easily gotten us both circled now. She's got a power so ungodly I know you can compete. She's up there with the embodiments, and I sincerely wish that were a joke. It's not. You're serious then? Jeez, you're so damn sexy when you're actually pissed. Either of us being killed isn't what I'm worried about, you know. Svalli has the same ability you and I do by virtue of being a ruler, the Atonement's End ability. Meaning she could erase you by granting a single point of sin power. Do you see now why I'd rather you not keep tilting her? Oh, I'm sorry, Asperia. Mwah. It's a kissy promise then. I'll leave Svalli alone. I didn't think that far into it. Thank you, Fayari. Keeping the peace in this starship is hard enough without you sparking a powder keg situation that is already on the verge of blowing up. Yeah, sorry I've been such an upstart lately. I was just trying to impress you, I think. I figured as much, but you really don't need to bother. We're in this together now. Always will be. Our real enemy isn't the twins, Zali, the dissonance of our passengers, all these meaningless feuds. Our real enemy is the possibility of losing each other. Yeah, you're right. There have been several times I've had to use every ounce of restraint I have to not, fly into a rage and do something reckless. Believe me, I get your frustration. But we both already are outliers who most of the passengers fear or resent. If one of us acts up in a way that can't be hidden, it's game over. We'd become an enemy among the passengers, emotions would peak and people would start flying into a frenzy. We'd all go our own ways, leaving the plane in tatters. And then, the worst happens. The universe is erased, including me and you. All we fought for, all we suffered through, gone. In vain. A nightmare plays often in my head of seeing you screaming in pain before you are shredded away like confetti into nothing. I never thought I would be able to feel love again, not for anyone. Camaraderie? Certainly. This love we have, though, it's the good stuff, an eternal bond that I can't see me ever really getting tired of. Yes, Bee, I feel the same way. You're the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me. Don't you ever think you aren't worthy of love. Don't ever allow yourself to think you're not deserving of what we have. You mean more to me than you can ever truly appreciate, and I think that goes both ways. You're going to make me cry.